Pickle, I almost started stream without unmuting. Hello, good day, Pickle. Pickle, what do you think? Cape off? Or cape on? Off? Or on? It's like I'm doing an eye test, isn't it? It's like, okay, so which lens is better, number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? And you're like, I don't know, maybe like number 1, slightly? Okay then. Number 3 or number 4? 3 or 4? I'm gonna say number 4. Okay. Number 6? Wait, no. Number 5? Or number 6? 5 or 6? And then we go on like that. And then you die, because that's what happens in an eye test. I had an eye test a few days ago, and I have the prescription, so I'm a bit lost, to be honest. That's okay. Are any of us ever found? That's the question to be asking. There's a really great line. I never watched it. Oh, what's it called now? There's an anime. I can never remember the name of it, but it has a really great line, which I've never watched the series, but I saw the quote, and I'm like, oh, this is a really inspiring quote. It's the guy talking about how, like, I realized why I was lost. It's not because I didn't have a map. It's because I did not have a destination. And I'm like, damn, that's deep. Anyway, Pickle, my dear, my friend, my boyo, my Goyo guardian. How are you doing, Pickle? I went to the first rehearsal for this new play I'm in the other day, and it was just a read through at all. It was fine. And yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. I don't have a major part in it, which is okay. I don't have like tons of lines to learn. If anything, the character. Okay. So first off, I can't say what it is. Ah, I see. So you're lost at work? Oh, that's never a good sign. Oh dear. That's never a good sign. I hope you're okay. I hope you can find your way back. Oh dear. Or are you lost because you're at work? Oh dear. The ramifications of this are so much. Oh no. Oh me oh my. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the character I'm playing as in this play is like the lines are kind of like they have quite a few lines, but they're all like spread out throughout the play in a really weird way. Excuse me. So he's actually not in that much in the end. He just appears a little bit in a lot of scenes. It's very interesting, very weird. Speaking of plays, though, I'm very excited to want to read plays on stream. It's been a while since I tried doing that. I want to read like Aeschylus' Agamemnon, because that was a great play. Yeah, the Agamemnon by Aeschylus. That was really, really good. But hey, we'll get to that after we've read some of the poems and such. The poems. I watch that would be so fun. I hope it will be. I would say maybe I can get people to join me, but then I realized, well, I don't really know anyone who would join me or probably be interested in doing that kind of stuff. So it'd probably just be a one-man show. In which case, oh boy, I can't wait to do a bunch of voices. I wouldn't do it like that. I don't think anyone in ancient Greek tragedy is like, oh boy, I can't wait to go and commit mass murder. No one speaks like that in a Greek tragedy. Though back in the day they would have just had like individual masks to indicate them that the character and such and the general idea, the emotions they're meant to convey. I can't wait. That's awesome to see, Pickle. I'm glad you're excited, Pickle. It makes me excited to see you excited. It makes it. Oh man, I can't wait to get to this now. Man, Pickle, you're very like invigorating as a person, I would say. Yeah. Honestly, I felt really good since like doing like reading streams again. Like actually like getting into them properly. I felt really good about it. I know like they're not for everyone, and I know that like they're generally not what people would go to Twitch for or for YouTube for even. But I very much enjoyed doing them. I've said before, I really enjoyed reading Winnie the Pooh back when I did that I think it was last year maybe, and I've enjoyed reading Bambi. Very, very good book, Bambi. Give it a go if you've never read it. And yeah, I'm enjoying reading the Odyssey now. I'm reading the Iliad at the moment in, I guess, pre-preparation for it, or wait, preparation, pre-prep? I don't know. Yeah. But I'm reading the Odyssey, the Iliad at the moment, just to here's some talking points about the Iliad, because I don't want to just read through. I want to be able to talk about the book as well. But yeah, I'm glad. I just noticed the Disney World thing up in the top corner. Classic. Yeah. Yeah. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, we're gonna have a one-man show. I really want to go and see one day one of the Shakespeare performances at the Globe Theatre, because they try and like make it as an authentic experience as possible, and they'll have like all male performances of it, and like they'll often get like celebrity actors in as well. Though I know they had like Stephen Fry in, they had that guy from Merlin in, I think it was I can't wait. Do you watch Merlin? Merlin was a good show. If you never watched it, go watch Merlin. It was on BBC. The main actor for that, I can't remember his name now, but he was in, I believe he was in The Tempest. I know Stephen Fry was in he was in Twelfth Night by Shakespeare. He was in the Globe production of Twelfth Night. And I want to say that Sir Patrick Stewart, Stephen Fry has been knighted as well. Sir Stephen Fry? Patrick Stewart, I want to say, has also been in the Globe Theatre. Maybe he hasn't, though. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Hang on. Celebrity actors on the Globe Theatre. Let's have a look at this. Celebrity actors on Globe Theatre. Oh, they're doing Romeo and Juliet's apparently. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Wait, no. This isn't it. No, this isn't right. Wait, no. I think you need to look at like Shakespeare Trust or something for it. You know what? It's okay. We'll find it some other time. I know if you go on like the Shakespeare Trust website, you can like watch all the performances they've done. I do think you need to pay for them, but you know, I'm sure there are other ways to watch them, and even then, I think they're well worth it. They're well worth a watch. Yeah. Maybe I do some ancient Greek comedies in the stream as well. Have you ever heard of Lysistrata? Lysistrata is very funny. At least the translation I read was, though it was a comedy. Lysistrata was a comedy, for a Greek comedy. Who wrote Lysistrata? Lysistrata. Aristophanes, yes, of course. Aristophanes is some funny stuff. Lysistrata is very funny. It's basically set in between it's at least in the midst of the Second Peloponnesian War, which was something going on at the time when it was written. It would have been written for a competition, right? It was written for a competition. I know in Athens they used to have these bigger play and poetry competitions, these arts competitions, all in this Dionysian festival. Many people would write plays and such for it, and it was a competition to see who would win the best playwright. And Aristophanes' comedy was called Lysistrata, and it's all about it's a very much farcical, but it's pretty funny. It's all about all the wives of all the Greek people from all over basically getting sick of all their husbands going to war and being away from home and getting killed. And so under the leadership of the titular Lysistrata, they all go on a sex strike and say, we're not going to sleep with our husbands anymore until you lot can stop fighting. And it's all about them organizing this sex strike, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty wild. But yeah. I'm not so knowledgeable when it comes to plays, but it would be fun to listen to you yap about them. I love yapping about plays. I really want to learn more about like Japanese style theater, like kabuki theater and stuff. I know there's a type of theater in Japan. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's where you sit on a stage and you have like like two props, like a singular cloth and something else. I can't remember. I think it's a fan, and you basically manipulate those in different ways, make stuff like different characters, and you have to put on different voices and different mannerisms and such. It's only one person on the stage. It's all very character driven. It's very difficult to do, but it looks really fascinating. And, kabuki theater has the very like you've probably seen it in like in media and fiction before, but it's like the very like grandiose, excessive face paint and like outfits with massive hair and such, and big masks, big like oni masks and things like that. They all come from Japanese theater. Very interesting stuff. Yes. Maybe one day I can do like a stream all about learning about that. I don't know if you will be interested in that. Again, this is the thing where I'm interested in this, but many people are not interested in it. But maybe I should just stream for myself. But also, I wouldn't mind growing, but also like, I don't know. I guess in the end, streaming is a bit of luck, isn't it? It's a bit of luck, and that's all you can really look for. Anyway. Boyfriend ASMR VTuber, mythology and Japanese play yapper VTuber. Pickle, that is the most romantic thing anyone's ever told me. God damn. Oh, actually, speaking of boyfriend ASMR YouTubers, so, VTubers, okay, so, you know Shoto? I don't really know who Shoto is. He kind of just appeared, and I'm like, I guess this guy's a thing, and apparently he's a massive deal, I didn't even know about him. I know about him through, like, other people I watch, like Miss Akama Nimune. I know him through her, because they're, like, pals in real life, and, like, Bao the Whale. And it isn't about him. The point I was watching, like, he's doing a watch along with like Bao and Numi and I think what's her name, Sanagi Yuzu, yeah, Miss Sanagi Yuzu, and they're all watching Epic the Musical together. I'll watch this, and I'm like, oh my god, listen, I really like a lot of the people here. Numi is a massive inspiration to me. Holy shit! I just want to see people watching a play, watching I guess it's a musical play thing. They would not shut the fuck up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Is this like what it's like watching a film with someone who won't shut the fuck up talking? Like, oh my god. Like, oh, I cannot stand people talking in theaters. You're the only VTuber I ever watched, other than the, other than you, I only know the Shinunoga... Sorry? Shinunoga Ella meme guy. The guy who sings at a VTuber concert. The meme. Do I know this by a different name, maybe? Mayhaps. Shinunoga? Ewa. Ewa meme. DeCapo VTuber concert. Know your meme. Hang on, let's have a look at this. Let's just dive into the deep world of memes. By the way, Know Your Meme is a fantastic site. There's no way you don't know it. Maybe I do know it. Be gone, cookies. I've seen this guy. Refers to the VTuber DeCapo's performance at 2023 Bangkok Cosplay Festival. Presented a rendition of was widely shared on TikTok and Twitter. On these simple animation started with the VTuber across world collecting $300. Whereas TikTok is... Oh yes! I do remember this! I know there's a lot of like mean-spirited bullying of the guy as well, apparently. And apparently, I remember the $300 thing was not true, apparently. Various TikTokers made videos and memes mimicking and mocking DeCapo's animation, while others defended the concert goers by clarifying DeCapo's performance was free, while the event hosting cost 300 baht, approximately $9. DeCapo is the most subscribed member of the Thai virtual talent agency Algorithm Project. Between June 30th and July 2nd, the Thailand Cultural Arts Center hosted the 2020 Cosplay Art Festival, which features several... Oh, yeah, this is the thing where he, like, lifted his eyes up, isn't it? And everyone's like, oh my god, he showed his eyes. By the way, if you're an anime character who, like, hides their eyes, don't show your eyes. Don't do that. You need to keep the mystique at all costs, because as soon as you show your eyes, everyone's like, and no one gives a shit anymore. Does anyone give... What's that guy called from Jujutsu Kaisen, who everyone loves? Does anyone give a shit when he doesn't wear his blindfold? No. Okay, that's a lie. People are like, oh my god, he's like so dreamy. I want to like dive into his eyes. They're like lakes. I hate Gojo. Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I hate Gojo. I hate Gojo. Like, I think if you're gonna have a character so mysterious and nonchalant, he's like, I don't know, a super spy. He's like James Bond without the sexism. Is James Bond sexist? I think he's just a bit of a womanizer. I wonder how many people... The tagline for James Bond used to be, women want him, no, men want to be him. I wonder how true that actually was. And granted, they always got like fairly handsome actors to play James Bond, right? And like, I know in Sean Connery, he was considered a fairly handsome man. Who else has played James Bond? Pierce Brosnan. He was a good-looking guy, right? Pierce Brosnan was a good-looking man. I don't know the other James Bond actors. No way? What do you mean, no way? Is it no way? No way the James Bond actors were like considered attractive men, or no way people were like, oh my god, I want him, and people were like, I want to be him. Actually, I know loads of people who are like, man, I want James Bond's car. There's so many people like, man, James Bond's all these cool guys. No way they are attractive. Do you think? I think a lot of them were considered very, Well, okay, Pickle, you've mentioned before actually, you're not generally not into like, super basically attractive men, right? I think a lot of them were fairly like, handsome men by Hollywood standards, right? You know, the handsome British men. I think Pierce Brosnan was English, I believe. Sean Connery was Scottish. Yeah. You know, the like fairly like handsome men. You have a great memory. Wow. Thank you. I've honed it many years by remembering things. This is a dumb joke. But no, I remember. No, I brought this up as well. How like a lot of like celebrities, they're kind of like so attractive that they're unappealing. Margot Robbie is the example I go for. Where when I remember Suicide Squad came out, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, Margot Robbie, she's so hot! Like, goddamn, look at her legs! Ah, goddamn, ah!" And I'm like, "Yeah, she's attractive." I was just thinking at the time, goddamn, now all these fucking women are gonna go around cosplaying as Harley Quinn for Halloween. Brad Pitt from Interview with the Vampire. Let's have a look at it. I've heard of this film. I've never watched it. I know it's meant to be really, really funny. Interview with a Vampire. I've heard many good things about Interview with a Vampire. He looks very not malnourished. I mean, he's just like a very like... Oh, wait, hang on. Are you into femboys? Is that why you're here? Because he's like, yeah, this guy has long blonde hair. I'll like... Something is obvious. I'm looking at a bunch of screenshots here. I think he's very good at doing these like very long stares. He's like very obviously he's got like contact lenses in and such. Talk about mythology or something. Let me go, okay. Why do I keep bouncing up and down like that? He's got contact lenses in here, and he's always got a lot of like makeup on to make his face look very pale. Wait, it is a comedy, right? Am I thinking of something else? No, no, it isn't. Is it? Yeah. No, I know like a lot of people really like Interview with a Vampire though. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I never watched it personally. Man, I don't watch a lot of films, really. Not anymore, at least. I used to watch way more films, but now I just don't. The latest film I wanted to watch was the new Transformers film, Transformers 1. I want to watch that. It's not a great movie either. Oh, wait, am I thinking of something else then? I don't know. I've heard a lot of people talk about an Interview with the Vampire. Maybe I'm getting confused with something else. I don't know. Wait, wasn't there like a film which is like a mockumentary about vampires? Maybe that's the film I'm getting confused with. Mockumentary about vampires. Mockumentary about vampirism. Have you ever read Dracula by Bram Stoker? What We Do in the Shadows is that it? I think it was What We Do in the Shadows I was thinking of. Apparently it's like a mockumentary about vampires. A documentary crew follows 4 vampire housemates, Viago, Vladislav, Deacon, and Peter, who share a flat in the Wellington suburb of T-Aro. All the vampires with supernatural powers. Live anything like Dracula and vampires. So, when I initially read Dracula, it's not at all what you'd expect. Actually, let me just sip water. Dracula is a very interesting book. It's all written in the form of letters, where you have several characters writing letters to each other, explaining it all. And oh my god, I can't remember the first character's name. He essentially goes to Transylvania to speak with the titular Count Dracula, because he's expressed an interest. He's a lawyer, and he's gone to visit him because Dracula's he's a real estate lawyer, and he's gone to Transylvania because Dracula's a very wealthy man, very wealthy lord, the count rather, and he's taken interest in wanting to purchase land in England, and he's gone over to him to speak to him to discuss matters with him about it. And to help him organize things for getting some British land owned. And it's all written in the form of letters. He's basically writing to his wife or his fiance? I think, no, they're married already, because there's another character who's, like, wanting to be married. No. I think they get married in the book, actually. It's been a long time. Anyway, his lover, his wife, fiance, lover person, he's writing to her and like, oh, this is one of the things. Like, oh, these. It's a rather weird place, this Transylvania. It's not. It's a bit backwater, and it's the people there are very superstitious folk, and he'll talk about these things, and this very slow build up of things. Like, oh, I'm staying in the good Count Dracula's house. And he's been very accommodating, but there's a few things that have been weirding me out about it. So like, I don't see any servers here. There's no other people in the house, seemingly, in the entire building, except for myself and the Count, and I'm not sure why. Like, even when meals are prepared, there's no, like, manservant or maid to deliver the food, and instead he will deliver it himself personally. I'm like, oh, that's rather odd. And there's at night, I can also hear these strange things going on, like seeing like women's voices screaming. Read it a long time ago. I should read it once more. Thank you, good sir. I enjoyed it a lot. Not a lot. I enjoyed it for enjoying it. It was very interesting, very different book from what I expected it to be, especially when what you consider Dracula now. And Van Helsing. Oh yeah, Van Helsing. He's a badass vampire. No, he's a professor. He's a studied man, but he also pays attention to a lot of like the folklore of like places, and he's like, oh yes, so according to my research, this is very likely some kind of vampiricism as is discussed in Transylvanian folklore, and he's actually some kind of creature of the night. Also, Dracula has a sick power set in that book. Way more. There's like, yeah, he's immortal, and he's going to drink your blood. No, he can he does drink blood. Especially Dracula's. Yes, that's the thing I'm saying. He hears these sounds, and it's like, oh, there's people in the house, and then he goes exploring in the wing of the house, which he shouldn't have been, and Dracula's wives there. It's like, let's, I don't know, suck him off. No, let's suck his blood, but I think it's meant to be like a euphemism. It's all the vampire stuff is very like filmed with like sexual innuendo, and that's the purpose of the book. Bram Stoker, he wrote it because he. Was it 1890s it was written? I want to say 1890s. Essentially, Bram Stoker was very, very conservative, and he was concerned about these cases of, like, cases of sexual illnesses, and, like, cautious of, like, women being too, like, sexually flirtatious, I guess, was his concern, and, like, that, and he wrote, and the entire book is like, sex is bad, I guess, is meant to be the moral of the story, maybe? I don't know. But it was all like maybe not an exact moral, but it was a horror based on what he considered to be immoral sexual acts which were developing throughout Victorian England at the time. And you know, he's like two very contrasting characters where, oh my god, I can't remember any of the characters' names. Let's look at the cast list. Dracula characters. Dracula. So is it Alucard or Dracula? Yes, Dracula. Alucard. Alucard is Dracula backwards. That's Crispin Freeman when he's talking about Helsing Ultimate, I think it was. For a minute. Jonathan Harker, yes, Van Helsing. Mina Murray. Begone, Sparknotes trial. Mina Murray. Lucy Westrana. Yes, okay, so Mina Murray is meant to be this, like, pure chase. Did you watch or play Castlevania? The Netflix show? Okay, actually, I do have the entire old school Castlevania collection to play. I wanted to play them on stream. I figure next time I'll do 3 streams in a week. I'll do 1 stream for Mystery Dungeon and 1 stream for Castlevania. And then I'll do the reading stream. Because I want to play it, because I got it on Epic for free. Because the Epic Game Store gives out free games. And I got it there, So I wanted to play the old school Castlevania games. I've never played them before, so... Yeah. I did watch some of the Netflix series. And what I saw of it was very good. But I didn't finish it all. But maybe I'll get around to it one day. Again, I don't watch all the films or TV anymore. I don't know. Unless it's on my own call, right? I'm watching trying to get through all the Digimon series at the moment, and I'm like in the middle of watching the 5th season. No, fifth series, not the season. But the 5th series, Digimon Savers, it's not good. It's really bad. I don't want to say really bad, but it's certainly not good at all. It's very dumb. It's very frustrating and annoying and doesn't make any sense. It doesn't follow any kind of logic for itself. But, you know what, we're not talking about Digimon. If we're talking about Digimon, we're going to spend the entire stream talking about Digimon. We should be playing Pokemon instead. You know, the arch rival, the nemesis. Okay, let's be real. Digimon is not on the same level as Pokemon at all. I'm sure there are people who love Pokemon who've never heard of Digimon even. That's like how big the gap is between them. But, yes, so I want to play Castlevania on stream. It's probably going to be the next game I play. When I get 3 streams in a week, which maybe will be next week. I don't know. Maybe we can do it next week. Actually, yeah. What's I say though? Yes. So there's this like contrast between Mina, who's like Jonathan Harker's fiance, and she's like very chaste woman, very loyal to Jonathan. And just meant to be like an absolute delight generally. Just like she's lovely to talk to. She's polite. She's eloquent. She's meant to be this like perfect woman almost, or like the perfect wife at least. I don't know. And then you've got her friend who's kind of flirtatious, and she's got like 3 guys who are interested in her, and she can't decide which one she likes the most. And it's all meant to be like, she is a whore. She is a whore. You get it. And yes, she ends up being turned into a vampire, I believe, and they have to kill her. And it's actually very sad, because it's like the guy she does choose to marry, he ends up having to like chop her head off or something like that. It's really sad, and they basically have to like desecrate her corpse just to make sure that nothing will happen with it. It's really quite sad. I was like, oh, this is a dark stuff. That was probably one of the most interesting parts of the book, though, because that's when Helsing's come in, is when Dr. Van Helsing is in. But yeah, it was all a moral lesson. But I guess all great horror is drawn from like real fears, right? You know, as I'm sure as scary as it is for like, oh, I'm gonna be an evil animatronic and I'm going to jump out and scare you and kill you. Most horror, I think, a lot of good horror tends to take from real life fears. Actually, even then, I guess Five Nights at Freddy's took from the fear where people thought Scott Cawthon, the original creator of the games, he was making these like Christian family games, and people didn't like his models. They thought they looked really creepy, and he said they looked like creepy animatronics from like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff, so he went with that and decided to make a horror game about it. So yeah, But I wouldn't necessarily Dracula's a scary book at all. I think it's a rather it's certainly gothic. It's got a lot of gothic tones to it. Maybe people at the time would have found it rather scary. I don't know. If anything, yeah, stuff like where they have to chop off the poor deer's head, the poor lady's head, and stuff her mouth with garlic. I can imagine that's a bit grotesque, and people would have been like, "Oh, this is horrifying." But yeah, I wouldn't say it's a scary book by any means. It's a good read though. Far better than Frankenstein. Than Dr. Frankenstein. That is a terrible book. Have you read Dr. Frankenstein? I wouldn't read it. Like, Edgar Allan Poe kind of scary me. Yes. Telltale Heart's a really good poem. I guess it's a poem or it's a short story. It's got like a meter to it. I know it's more a short story. There's a rhythm to Telltale Heart though. I guess that's kind of the point though. It's meant to have a rhythm to kind of imitate this like heartbeat. Anyway, and like The Raven is a very classic gothic poem. Yeah. Quoth the Raven nevermore. Nevermore. We could do like a gothic poem night. But yes, Dr. Frankenstein. Not a good book. No, what was the alternative? Dr. Frankenstein or The Modern Prometheus, I believe was the original full title of it. Listen, I understand that Mary Shelley was very influential with the creation of that book. Apparently, she actually wrote it under her husband's name, under Percy Bysshe Shelley's name originally. But then it was revealed, no, I'm the one who wrote that. And Percy Bysshe Shelley, I don't like his work. He's a bit of a nonce, honestly. But man, I did not like Frankenstein. It is a book of nothing. It is a book where a man talks about how he's so terrified and can't do anything for pages on page on end. How dare you say that as a tea consumer? Oh my god. Wait, how do I say I not like Frankenstein? Or how dare I say I find Percy Bysshe Shelley a nonce? He is fine. I don't know. I've studied his work before as part of university. I just think his work is fine. It's the thing amazing. Okay, no, Frankenstein sucks. Frankenstein's a terrible book. Okay, no, I won't say that. That's rather unfair to say. The best part. Have you ever read it? If you've never read it, there's a really good part. I can spoil this. This is a book is over like 200 years old now. There's a part in this book where Frankenstein's monster confronts is it Victor Frankenstein, his name? He confronts him essentially after like having been missing for years, and he explains how he can like, actually talk. He's very eloquent in his speech. He can read and write and stuff. And it's like, how did you do this? How? And he explains this story to him, all about how when the good Dr. Frankenstein made the monster, and he was so terrified that he ran away and left it alone to his own devices. It kind of just went out exploring and had to figure out how to live because it didn't know anything about the world, and it had to basically figure out on the fly how to do things like cooking and like foraging for food. Like, if I figured out how to make fire, and I figured out that fire hurts, but I also figured out that if I put things like berries in the fire, they taste better. And it's all about him just learning, and he explains this entire section of the book dedicated to him explaining his backstory and like, yeah, you left me, and then I figured out how to fend for myself, and eventually I found this. I stumbled upon this family, and they understood that many people were terrified of my appearance, because everyone I'd run into before had fled from me. But this family, there was an old man who was blind, and his two grandchildren, I think, and he would just watch them. He would hide in their like old shed, and like he would hide there. And it doesn't explain how he got these, but he ended up finding like old texts and stuff. He found things like Paradise Lost, and he thought, and he taught himself how to write. He taught himself how to read and then how to write from reading things like Milton's Paradise Lost, also on my reading list. And it's like, oh wow, I really empathize with this figure, Satan, with Lucifer. I really empathize with him. He's this man who's been abandoned by his creator. I really empathize with that. And he ends up really finding more stuff by accident, and he ends up painting himself as the titular modern Prometheus, this man who has tried to give something to the world and has been rejected by those above him. And yeah. That was the only good part of the book. Everything else is shit. Also, very different descriptions from how they describe Frankenstein versus the modern idea of what Frankenstein's monster looks like from like Hollywood films and stuff, where he's much more it's my favorite book, but reading it on stream might cause lots and lots of arguments, not necessarily negative, but yeah. Listen, Pickle, if you like it, that's fine. I got so frustrated reading that. Again, I think the bit with Frankenstein's monster, I think he explains his story, is like genuinely very good. I think it was really well written. I felt a lot of sympathy for the monster as a character. Granted, I think part of it is just because Victor Frankenstein is such an appalling character. But maybe it's also because of his personality. I meant Paradise Lost. Oh, right, I see. I've never read it in full. I've only read excerpts of it, so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I don't see how it causes arguments. It can cause debate, maybe. There's a difference between debate and argumentation. My nose is itchy. Oh dear. Okay. Let's play the game, because we need to get on with things. Because I need to be off and about by about like 5:15, so we only have a little bit of time to play, basically. Yes. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so obviously with any kind of religious text, there's gonna be some kind of debate to be had, though granted, we can have debate over the Greek text as well, as they in themselves are religious. Obviously, maybe not to a modern audience, perhaps, but apparently there are still people who do worship old Greek gods and stuff. No, that's okay, Pickle, don't worry about it. Indeed, Paradise Lost, when it came out, was rather controversial. For one, it was an epic poem being written in English, of all things. Like, excuse me? An Englishman writing a poem in English. This is not some kind of Romance language. What is this? This nonsense. This absolute absurdity of this fellow trying to write an English poem, an English epic, an Englishman writing the poem in English. It's not French, it's not Italian, it's certainly not Greek or Latin. This is absolutely absurd. And to write a story about the fall of Lucifer, from Lucifer's perspective, with him as the central character, you can understand, we were like, this is absurd. I've never seen a Pokemon. You've never seen a Pokemon yet? This is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So, I played a little bit of this. I should probably change the category. I played a little bit of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. So to clarify, there's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. Sky was released like a year after, so 2 years after. And it's considered to be the best way to play the game, the best version of it. And when I was younger, I played a bit of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. I got stuck on the game, and was unable to complete it, or to get even very far in it. So I'm playing, a lot of this is the first time I'm seeing this. So, just to catch you up, so, we are currently, so you are a human being who has been turned into a Pokemon. And you've got a little partner here who's helping you out. You, in this game, you had the power to see things, to see visions of the future and past, when you touch certain objects. And what's happened now is that there are these things called the Time Gears which have been stolen by this thief called Grovyle. And you've had to basically find Grovyle and capture him, because this guy called Dusknoir, not yet. This guy called Dusknoir has said, oh, well, I'm from the future. Grovyle is also from the future. Hi, Shibe. Hello. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you again, Shibe. Oh my god, was that a Gargoyle reference? Oh my god. Yes, so, we are currently, so Dusknoir has said, oh, well, we need to catch Grovyle because I'm from the future. Grovyle is also from the future, and he's come back in time to steal the time gears, which will make the world like this, where time is completely frozen, and there is nothing in the world. Everything is in a paralytic state of grey and nothingness. The world is brought to ruin because Grovyle would steal the time gears, and I've come back in time to capture him. And we capture Grovyle only for Dusk Noir to send Grovyle back to the future, but also take us with him. And it's like, no, why have you done this? And we don't know why we're here, and we had to escape with Grovyle. Wait, hang on, what do I actually have in my bag? We should probably check that. But yeah, now you're up to speed, so now we're trying to escape from Dusk Noir and his lackeys, the Sableye group. Oh god, I have a lot of orbs. Do I need all these orbs? Confers mini counter. I can put some of these orbs away. My power orb. Okay. Throw seal orb, one-shot orb, that's really cool. Put that away. Sparing orb. That could be useful, maybe. Makes user switch places. Warp orb. Let's go! Wahoo! Okay, let's go. So yeah, now we're my student camped. What? Came to ask me something. No problem. Well, yeah, no. So I can't. Yes. So we're on the run now. We're fugitives. We're bad boys. And oh, I have razor leaf actually. I could choose these there. It seems like all these throwing items fall off very quickly. And you're better just selling a lot of them. Oh, hang on. The stairs are right there. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Why would you do this? That's about right. Can I... Okay. Begone! Most excellent. Omni boost? No. Yes, so we're currently on the run. Oh god, you're gonna die. We are currently fugitives on the run, and yeah, I guess we are running away from the police technically. Well, no, Dusk Noir may not be the police. Are police even a thing? Why? 2 traps in a row. I played some Mecha Break now, Elijah. Hello, Thorn. I can't play Mecha Break because I don't have enough room on my PC where I had to get a hard. I forgot to buy a hard drive. I need to, not hard drive. Yes, hard drive. I don't have enough space on my computer to play Mecha Break at the moment. Apparently my computer can play it on like the lowest settings. Oh, cock and balls. I hope you're doing well though, Thorn. How are you doing, my friend? Yippee! Great, I leveled up. I want to play Mecha Break very badly, but I do not have the space on it yet, so I'll need to get a new hard drive. What? Are they the same thing? I don't know technology. I'm sorry. I'm just listen. I'm just a theater nerd. I don't know any of this stuff. Are all of these floors deliberately small? Because I noticed with the last dungeon I was in, these floors in the future place seem very small. Oh god, why is there? Also, my health bar looks really big now. God damn. I guess a solid state drive would probably be better though, right? I don't know what the difference is between a hard drive and a solid state drive though. Please indulge me, or enlighten me rather. Is that a curse? Oh god damn it. Will this kill me? Do curses kill you in this game? I don't know what curses do. A solid state drive has no moving parts. Is that... Hang on. Wait. Eliminates poison. Oh no. SSD is a chip which helps you load faster. Meanwhile, hard drive is a disk which has a slower loading time. So, but they're both storage spaces, right? Because I just don't. It takes like 40 gigabytes to download, and like, goddamn, I can't do that. What do you mean? It's 40 gigs. Are you on Discord or to ask something, or should I just use the server? You can add me on Discord. Discord. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yes, if you want to. I mean, Thorn has sent me stuff on Discord before as well, so yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, how do I? Let's get rid of you. Oh, I guess I can't do that. No, my bow. No. Help. Hang on. Sky blue bow. Oh, that takes my turn? Oh, no. Can I not do anything to you? Razor Leaf. Oh, I can't do anything to you. Lovely. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, why? Oh god, okay. Okay, well fine, I can do something to you. Okay. Okay, hang on. First off, let's get rid of this bot. Be gone. Yippee! Okay. Both hard drives. Yay, best viewers. They are not best viewers. They, in fact, rather the opposite of best viewers. What makes someone the best viewer? I am curious. What makes them the best? No. Oh, god damn it. It's me, obvious. Ah, yes, of course, you, Thorn. How could I forget? Thorn, you'd actually be the best viewer right now if you could just, you know, like, help me land a move here. Never mind, Thorn. Fuck you. Haha. Okay. Am I still burned? Oh, thank God. Okay. Do it yourself. See, this is why you'll never be the best viewer. Hang on, why could that not... You know what, whatever. I'm not going to question the logic of this game. You dick. Oh, yeah. Oh, this game's making me mad. Getting mad. Woo! Okay, let's get at it. You have to be sucking my own dick. God damn it. Why am I keeping... This is not my run. I've already used... Oh, cock and balls. Well. At least I have a defense buff now, folks. That hard button looks mighty tempting right now. I look whenever Hover it splits in two, Elijah. I wonder what happens when I click it. Well, Thorn, it'd be sad to see you go, but you know what? It's your prerogative at the end of the day. You're under no obligation to follow me, Thorn. So you know, it'd be sad to see you go, honestly. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I understand. I need to go getting class. Thank you for the stream. I've got no problem, Pickle. Hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. Keep well. Stay safe. No, please stop being confused. Okay. Okay. Guys, we finally won. Money. Money. Oh, no. No. Please don't. Let's just Mega Drain you. Okay. But yes. Well, hang on. We talked about solid state drives before or something like that? What do you mean? It's not my obligation. You were the one who held me at gunpoint to follow you. What did I do? I've never had a gun. I don't have guns here. When did I ask you to follow me? I don't think I've ever asked anyone. I don't say, hey, don't forget to follow. Do I say that? I don't think I've ever said that, actually. And this is like an ironic, like, nod towards people that don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and suck a lemon. I don't know. Is that what people say? Oh, yeah, right. British. I said the story before. Like, they have pretty... You can get, like, fined quite a bit if you have a gun in the UK. Like, oh, an apple. No, we use knives. We use knives and bleach for our crimes. Oh no, you are. It is acid. You are. I guess. I guess. Well, no, I guess bleach is actually more alkaline, so it can't be an acid. It's an alkaline solution rather than an acid solution. But you're right, yeah, there have been quite a few cases of people throwing acid in people's faces. Mainly like crazy exes who will go to their ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend's house. And actually, I think more acid cases are more like women throwing it at men than anything. Because I think if men did it, I guess they'd just rather punch them. Well, maybe we shouldn't talk about that. But yeah, there are like... We use like knives and chemical weapons over here, because, you know, that's... I saw this thing, I think I mentioned this. Okay, so in the UK at the moment, there's this really stupid initiative to get rid of knives. And it's like, this completely undermines the fact that knives are actually like a key implement people have been using for thousands and thousands of years to do things. And you can just go to any kind of shop, any kind of supermarket or home improvement store and buy a knife. Granted, they're for cooking mainly, but you can still buy a knife extremely easily. I saw this thing a couple weeks ago now, which was a large grey-black bin, metal tub tin bin thing, which is saying, bin the knife. Don't carry it around. And it's like, oh wow, you're so cool. You have a fucking knife bin. Because tell you what's gonna happen. People are gonna come to this bin, see this terrible message written on this ugly bin, and be like, man, you know what? I shouldn't carry this knife on me. And they'll throw it away. Like, oh my, like, how fucking tone deaf are you that you think that's going to work? Oh, granted, I say that, I think the majority of the people in our current government are completely tone deaf, so... But this isn't a political stream, guys. It's not about that. It's about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and finding why Grovyle is being, like, hunted down. Didn't some people want to ban knives in your country? It's an impossible... What's that? Slow trap. Oh, no. Oh, dear. It's an impossible ban to make, because you can't do that. You can't ban knives when they've been an implement which people use on a daily basis for the entirety of human civilization. Like, how stupid are you? So what, you ban combat knives? Okay, if you want to stab someone, they'll just go into their kitchen. It's that simple. You can't... I don't know. Listen, I'm not going to say I have a solution for it, but also I know that the banning of knives will not stop anything. You can't regulate knives in the same way that you can regulate something like a gun. Like, come on now, really? Like, ugh. Was that poison jab? Oh, that's why it's so effective. Oh dear. Let's see if I can get an item to heal that. But you know what? It's okay, guys. Wait, Pure Seed warps Pokemon to the stairway. Well, I wouldn't say no to that now, would I? Huh. Excellent. Okay. No. Please don't. Items. Let's just throw stuff at you. Be gone, thought. Wait, no. Hang on. Wait, hold on. I have a Blast Seed. Ooh. Ooh, how delightful. I have combustibles on hand. Bombs! We should use bombs in the UK! That could be interesting. So was I just lucky before then went, oh, the stairs are right there. I didn't even see them. Oh dear. Well, let's go down the stairs. I didn't realize the stairs are right here. I'm blind. I wouldn't be surprised if someone said they wanted Pizza to do ban next at this point. Honestly, I'd love to disagree with you, but I can't. You're absolutely right. It's... Oh god, that's a Claydol. I swear to god... Wait, okay, do these things have self-destruct? I certainly hope not. Moves. Razor Leaf. Awesome. It's like ground flying Gliscor. There's no poison vibe on it. It's just a scorpion. But it's not poisonous. But it can learn poison moves. Defense Scar. Apple. Dark Hill, 9th floor. Oh, money. Razor Leaf, go! No, I thought there'd be more. Oh no. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have one of these elixirs, actually. Excellent. I heard someone wanted clapping your hands with the bandit shows for once in a while. Oh, I heard something about that. Yeah, that was dumb, and I don't think that ever went through. Nor do I ever think anyone thought that was a smart idea. Unless that was all just like some kind of like parody post, which may have been the case. I hope it certainly was. Because I don't think any human being... I don't know. I think talking about the wider world is so depressing. Wait, what? Am I blind? I am blind. There's an entrance down here. I completely missed. That's a Dusclops. Oh no! We're going to fight Dusknoir soon, aren't we? Ah, gee. What happened? Did I get a debuff there? Huh. Oh, it was pressure. No, was it? Yes. Yes, no, maybe. Oh dear. Ultimately, I think it's rather depressing to talk about, just because the more time goes on, the more the UK and just become, and especially England, but it's the UK, it's all over the UK, England, Wales, Scotland. The more time goes on, the more it becomes like a what do you call it when a state is under observation all the time? Energy ball. That's such a good get. Not observation. Is it called observation state? What's it called? The only way you hear someone hand clapping, you can show the performance. Yeah, it's rather ridiculous. I don't know. It's rather all depressing to talk about, if I'm being honest. And I know I don't really like to talk about anything political on stream at all, but like, holy shit, it's very depressing. I think the only joy I can find is just in the little things in life and the things I find interest in, because nothing else is good anymore. Maybe that's a rather depressing mindset to have about it, but oh no. Maybe it's best not to think about it at all. But maybe that's also not a good thing to do. Oh, the choices. You know what, Thorn? I'm gonna blame you for bringing politics on stream, and I'm gonna fuck your dad. I won't do that. We live in a depressing world. I think there's always gloom in the doom. Wait, no. No, we're not gloom in the doom. It's not always gloom and doom, I guess. It's a Gengar. Oh, I can't get the Gengar. Oh, I can't get anyone at the moment because I don't have the Chimecho thingy. No. Oh man, I can't recruit any of these cool Pokemon here. Man, guys, how cool would it be to get a Gengar? We're happier, but that's just me. Thorn, how old are you? Fuck, you're old. I mean, I was in the 80s too, I guess, but like, fuck, you're old. I think it's always like the grass looks greener though as well. Though, I think the general history of humanity is that everyone's had some kind of problem to talk about. Right? It's like, I don't know. Every time someone's complained about something in life, you can guarantee that someone else has complained about it at some other point in life, in human history rather. Like, a lot of people wanting, like, I don't know, to campaign for stuff now. They're not unique in that. Okay. Items. Do I have a sleep seed I can throw at you? Stun seed. Oh no. Actually, I probably shouldn't get hit by that because then I'm super effective. It's super effective against me. Excellent. Okay, nice. Ooh, the stairs. Hello. I feel like Inugami Korone whenever I see money because I'm like, money! Wait, Thorn, don't tell people your actual age. I hope that wasn't your actual... I just realized, don't tell people your actual age. That's really irresponsible to do so. Have you no concept of internet security? Please don't do that. Don't give anyone any real information. he says, openly admitting that he's from the UK, though also, I doubt that could be hidden from when I speak. I say that. People say I sound American all the time. Do you guys think I sound American? I don't think I do, but maybe I do. The mystery. Ooh, what a mystery. Ironthorn, go! You'll be a Pokemon one day. Well, I guess you're like a Paradox, right? So Paradox is like Pokemon which might exist, or could potentially exist, but they're not meant to, I guess. I never played Scarlet and Violet. I don't have a Switch even, so I can't play them, but not that I want to play them anyway, they look bad. Okay, has anyone here played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? And if so, can you attest to whether it's a decent game or not? I think it's a game with interesting ideas, but not any kind of decent execution on any of them. Actual name, and neither am I underage, so I thought it was fine. It's fine. No, I'm not. Oh god, damn it! I'm not mad at you or anything. I'm just saying, be careful, man. You never know what people could do with information. Oh, whoa, that worked, actually. Nice. Okay. Oh, no, please, no. Okay, thank God. We got over the curse and the confusion. This is not a fun dungeon. Oh God, am I gonna run into a monster house? I think a stun seed would be useful. Okay. Items. I should probably give an orange berry to Okay. What's his healed up? 15th floor. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, I wasn't mad or anything, Thorn. I'm just like, be cautious. Suppose you're right about that, but however, I don't know what people could do much about age. Let's change topic. Indeed. For example, what is going on in this game? Hang on, sorry, what is... Okay, what am I looking at there? What happens there? How do I message log? Like, LJ used Razor Leaf, Dusclops no damage. Oh. So it is pressure, because that was on 3 beforehand. Right, I love that. What's your favorite element for a starter? Okay. I generally like the fire types. The fire types are pretty cool a lot of the time, but at the moment I'm really just trying to find the type which will let me survive. Yee-hoo! Okay, so we're all confused here. I have lunch now. I was going to ask how it's been, but it looks like not so well. Shaibe, thank you for coming by. I do appreciate it. Well, Shaibe, we're all confused. My family partner is on fire, which, I don't know, maybe he enjoys. He doesn't seem to be enjoying himself, though. He's kind of bashing his head into a wall right now. And there's a Gengar here. As you can see, everything is just going fine and dandy. Oh, I can use this. Items. Let's go with the oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, let's just stun seed. No, throw. Do you want to eat that? That'd be terrible to do. Throw. Get these nuts, you fool. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it only works for once. Okay. Awesome. Look, guys, this is amazing gameplay right now. Well, at least we're getting defense boosts. No! Oh, goodness heavens, me oh my. We do need an alibi, because I can't justify this. Payback. Oh, it's a counter. Oh, thank God it's dead. Oh my goodness. No, Shy Bay, I appreciate you coming by though, my friend. Want to stick around for? You want to come back later? Want to stick around? We're more than welcome to, my friend. Hopefully, we'll be out of this hellhole by then. I just got lunch so I can stay for a little while. Let's go. What are you eating, my friend? Oh no. Oh. Man, this really is again. Oh, cock and ball torture. That's my money, boy. Never mind, it's your money now, I guess. A Slim Jim and Funyuns. I'm having some dietary issues. What's a Slim Jim? Isn't that like a biscuit or something? Hang on. Slim Jim. What are these? American snack brand sold and manufactured by Conagra Brands. I don't... What are they? Fuck off, Thorn. What's a Funyun? Am I like... Have I just not heard of these? I've heard of Slim Jims. I don't know what they are. Funyun. Onion flavored corn snack. Oh, so it's like an onion ring. Oh, right. Okay. I don't really like onion rings at all. Whoa, what's going on with the game? Slim Jims are best described as a meat stick. Uh-huh. I see. That's, Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, you may want to try and get some better bites to eat, Shy Bay. That may be more beneficial for you than just eating what I assume are like an onion ring potato chip and or crisp as we call them over here, and a stick of questionable meats. Of mystery meat. Woohoo! Granted, if it's like spam, there's nothing wrong with spam. I never really had it actually though. Though, you know, I guess older people... Have you guys seen that type of sushi that you make in Hawaii? It's like a Hawaiian sushi where they'll shape the sushi using the spam of can. The can of spam. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's like a Hawaiian type of sushi. It's pretty interesting. And they'll have it with like cheese and like... It's like rice with like cheese and or it's an egg. I think it's an egg actually. With like scrambled egg and spam. And then, like fried spam, that is. And then they'll wrap it in nori, the seaweed. Having chicken tenders often until recent, but now I'm going to getting too sick at the thoughts to even touch it. I hate it when you eat so much of food that, like, it starts to repulse you. I have a very core memory related to a food. I don't want to get into it because it's kind of depressing. But it's a very core memory related to food. Now I can't eat that food anymore. Or I guess I can do now, but I'm just like... It makes you kind of sick to think about it. So I'm just like, ugh, nah. It happens, you associate it with the certain things. Or again, maybe just eat it too much. Shy Bay, you need to, like, look after yourself, my friend. Listen, I can teach you how to cook, my friend, if you don't know how to cook. Although it's not that I don't think, just food in general is getting less appealing. Oh. Listen, Shy Bay, you need to, listen. You need to, like, explore. This food is wonderful, Shy Bay. Food is marvelous. It's one of the best inventions in the universe. There is an absolute ocean of flavors to discover, my friend. You just need to try and find the ones which are right for you. Do you know how to do any cooking, Shy Bay? If you do, you should try cooking your own lunch sometimes. If you don't, maybe try learning how and trying exploring different foods you can try and make and messing around with it and seeing what you like about it. Maybe I'm sounding like a preachy moron here. I don't know. But I just think food is just a wonderful thing. It's a gift which can keep on giving if you know where to look for things and what to do, and just if you're willing to explore a bit, to explore the culinary seas, as it were. The food, the sea of flavors. I can cook, but I don't really bother to make anything that isn't simple. Maybe try being a bit more experimental. Again, I don't mean to sound preachy here, man. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But if you're getting to a point where your diet, you are getting maybe a bit concerned about your diet, and some things, and food in general is being less appealing, maybe you're to go. And if not, well, that's okay. You're giving it a fair shot. Thanks for calling. You're here to Elijah Radio. We're going to be here for the next 3 hours to listen to smooth jazz. This is not smooth jazz, but whatever. No, but seriously though, like, I don't think there's anything, maybe try giving it a go. You know, maybe you'll find some joy in cooking. I like cooking because I find it fun to try new things and experiment with food, and I also find it very therapeutic. Not all the time, especially when I have to make things for people, which I don't want to do. When I'm cooking on my own terms, I find cooking on my own terms to be a wonderfully relaxing and freeing experience. But this is just me. I'm just a random guy on the internet running a little internet backwater theater. What do I know? But also, I understand that maybe you don't have the opportunity to do a lot of that yourself. Obviously, one of the big things for people as to why they don't cook a lot maybe is time, right? People are like, oh man, just the effort of it. Like, it can be a lot of work to do. Or it's like, oh man, I just got home. I don't have to do any cooking or anything like that. I get that. But I don't know, maybe give it a go. Unless you already have done before and you just didn't like it, in which case, well, I guess I'm saying absolutely nothing of importance to you. I'm just thinking, oh brother, this guy stinks! Oh, hang on, we should probably play the story mode. We've been playing for a long time now. I'm gonna sip of water, actually. Wow! Look at that, LJ! I'll just forget to. Shaibe, if you stick around, I'll teach you how to cook. Maybe not today, but one day I'll teach you how to cook and you'll be like, God damn, I'm really grateful that I learned how to cook one simple dish. I think every human being on the planet, or even if you're not a human being, if you have sentient thought and you are capable of cooking, you should be able to cook at least one meal. I think every human being should be able to do that. You should be able to cook one meal, and one meal pretty well at that. Because that meal could save your life one day. Who knows? It doesn't need to be a big fancy meal, it could be a cheap meal. But you know how to cook it and cook it well. It was true. The future really is a world of darkness. What are all these lights then? That cluster of lights. It's beautiful, but those lights... Isn't that the stockade? Hey, LJ? The great Dustnor saved us more than once. He taught us many things, too. That's why I came to really respect Dustnor. But was Dustnor deceiving us? Even after all this time, I still can't believe it. I don't know what to believe anymore. Feeling all jumbled up. Quartz. Oh dear. What should we do? What should we do now? How far do we have to run? How do we go back to our own world? Speaking of which, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons kind of changed my online self. This is a statement of many mysteries, Shaibe. How many mysteries are you willing to unfold? Unless it spoils the game, in which case don't say anything. As in, it's change your perception of things? Or just how you present yourself? Everyone at the guild. I wonder how they're doing. Are they worried about us? Wigglytuff, Chatot, Bidoof, and everyone else? I wonder if they're doing well. I miss the guild. I want to see everyone. Well, it's just feeling pretty down. It's only natural. It's happened so far. It's all so hard to believe. I'm scared too. But I can't give up now. If we don't keep going, those Sableye will catch us. I've got to do something to cheer up Quartz. Words of support will seem like false comfort right now. there was something I could say. Something that offers a glimmer of hope. If only there was some hope we could work toward it. It could be anything. I just need to think of something. What? You want to go after Grovyle? I want to know something. You want to know something? Oh, I see. Grovyle went to our world from here the first time, so Grovyle should know how to travel to our world, but isn't Grovyle a bad Pokemon? Didn't he come to our world to steal the Time Gears? How could I trust anything he would say? What about you, LJ? We have to trust him. Well, I can't trust him. A Pokemon like that, never. There's no way that I can trust him. There's just no way, but I understand. I don't know why, but Dusknoir wants to get rid of us. That means the only other Pokemon we know here in the future. That leaves only Grovyle. We have no choice. We must pin our hopes on Grovyle. Put it simple, I imagine things in a Pokemon while living as one. That's understandable. I think we've all been there, Shaibe. I think everyone's been there. Everyone playing Mystery was like, man, what if I was in this world? As people are in many worlds, with many fictional worlds, what if we were there? And wanting it to be so real. You could touch it, you could taste it, you could smell it. There's nothing unusual about that, Shaibe. Wanting the fiction to break the barrier, as it were. Break the barrier of reality. Well then, okay. Okay, LJ, let's track down Grovyle. Let's meet with Grovyle and ask him how he can return to our world. Oh, that's cute. Cute Turtwig. Aw, baby. Quartz. Let's go, LJ. Let's go after Grovyle. I mean, this game is like a self-insert. Though I guess your characters have personality technically, don't they? So maybe, I don't know. LJ, thank you. You tried to pick me up because I was feeling down. Even though you should be just as scared as I am, LJ. I'm sorry. Even though I have my closest and most precious friend with me, I worried all alone. I almost gave up alone. When in fact, I'm not alone. I won't give up anymore. Because you're by my side, I can be brave, LJ. I'm gonna be fine now. So let's keep going, LJ. Let's go back to our world. Together. Yippee! Since Grovyle left, it's been one straight shot without any branching paths. So Grovyle should be ahead of us in the same path. Let's go, LJ. Let's capture the Grovyle. Okay. We're playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again recently. That's wonderful to hear. I hope you're enjoying it. Wait, this one or the Mystery Dungeon Blue and Red? People have talked to me in stream before about the other Mystery Dungeon games, like Mystery Dungeon DX, and there's another one on 3DS. I played the demo of one of them. Was that the one with Axew in? I heard the DX is meant to be pretty decent. I was playing Mystery Dungeon DX, but now I'm playing this one again. Ah, I see. What's the other one? Gates to Infinity. I played the demo of that. I thought it was not great, and I've heard a lot of people say Gates to Infinity is not that good. But I heard DX is meant to be pretty decent. Though none of them have, like... None of them are as good as Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. That's a Metang. Okay. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, God. We're surrounded on all sides. Never mind. To me, Matt Guide and Devilly Village to save the day. Oh, I should have used the TM. I couldn't tell you about Gates. I never played it. I couldn't, you know, not having Mudkip and all. Ah, Naruhodo. Understandable, friend. If you have such a strong bond that you need them to play the game, I get it. I think a lot of you were just very disappointed by that game, by just the sheer lack of options you had. Also, apparently the story is not very good. And from what I played of the demo, it didn't play very well either. It was like a really Ooh. What orb is this? Evasion orb. Okay. That sounds useful. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, is it actually? No, I shouldn't say that. Well, my desk is wood. Touch wood. Is the game being nice to us now? That after the last dungeon, which was a complete disaster. Goodness heavens me, that would be wonderful. Incredible. Oh no. You've seen something incredible. Brine. Oh no. Hang on, isn't brine which changes power into water? No, that's soak. What does brine do? But it won't inflicts damage on the target. It will inflict double damage to the target's HP down to half or lower. Is that in the modern games? I feel like that's a move which kind of got abandoned because no one uses it. I don't think I've ever... I forgot that move existed. We'll be back at work here in a minute. Can still hang out though. No problem at all, Shaibe. You're welcome here as long as you like. So long as you're not one of them filthy Armenians. That was a joke. It was a joke to the 12 Armenian people in the world. That's a Probopass. Excellent. We got out of there fine. Okay. That was a muck. Oh no. I forget, does Quartz have any kind of ground type moves? You do not. Oh, joyous joys. You have rollout. An ancient power. And he got the Omni Boost. Let's go! Oh. Well, I guess it was something helpful for, like, nothing, actually, I guess. Never mind. You've disappointed me yet again, you dumb elephant. You dumb heffalump. Oh, block. Oh, no. Begone. Okay, so... Wait. What is that thing? That purple arrow? Oh, a track. Oh, it's just a track. Okay. Stun seed. Do I can at least sell a track for a lot of money, I guess. Let's keep the belly full. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. We don't really need to pick up that rock. We kind of need to get rid of the rocks, honestly. They're kind of not useful. Okay. Actually, hang on. What kind of rock is that? Is it a special rock? Gravel. Oh, it's just a graveler rock. Oh no, I thought it would be like a golem rock. Hang on, so Geopebbles gravel rocks. Is it like golden boulders or something like that? Is that how it works? A cherry berry. Well, that wouldn't be very useful here. I feel like some items in this game just aren't useful. Like, I guess you could feed a cherry berry to one of your companions if they're paralyzed. What TM is that? Iron Tail. Ooh. I don't have a plain seed, actually. That was rather silly of me to have on hand. I don't know. There's this very specific pattern here in the ground here reminded me of this line here next to this water. I don't know why. It just gave me a very vivid impression of the game Hyper Light Drifter. A game which I really wanted to like, and I thought it was just okay. I never finished it. Maybe I should try and give it a proper finish, actually. But maybe I'll enjoy it then. Oh no. Maybe enjoy Hyper Light Drifter or actually finished it. I don't know. Max heal, let's go. Oh, I can't. I'm completely immobilized. Leave me alone, asshole. LJ is cringing. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, a lot of damage. But it's fine, it's fine. We're all good here. We're all good, buddy. Rest. We're getting a lot of TMs here, actually. Crit translate makes things terrified. Boost crit ratios. Wait, why did we lose the status? I don't understand. How? Is it on last for 1 turn? That's ridiculous! Oh my. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, got the Omnibus, let's go. I guess there's a pair of opportunity to throw rocks at you, isn't it? Items. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Items. Can we get rid of something? Tell you what, actually, let's organize the bag. Okay. Wait, why do we have so many apples? We don't need that many apples. Okay. Very nice. Blast seed, no. Invisify orb. Well, we're gonna have to fight these guys, aren't we? Actually, can I use an orb to get rid of them? Again, that worked out alright, didn't it now? Oh no. Okay. We'll have to be ending after we finish this dungeon here, actually, because I do need to be off somewhere in a little bit. Can we save mid-dungeon, actually? We may need to save mid-dungeon, now that I think about it. We can go over a little bit longer, it's fine. Okay. Ooh! Nice, level 33, it's good. What's the significantly? Oh, charm. What does this do? Info. Halves the target's attack. Info. All enemies in the room by 1 level. Huh. Let's go to Growl. Because the way I look at it, if a Pokemon's asleep, it can draw them in anyway by growling, which isn't what you want to do. Whilst it could be helpful in like a monster room, in a monster house rather, it can still mess us up in the long run. Oh, actually, we got the thing here. Okay then, yeah. I know this has been a very long stream, I do apologize. I was late starting because I had some errands to run. But, okay. We'll leave it here for today, leave it here mid-dungeon. And we'll try and do a longer stream for it next time. Yeah, I'll probably try and start earlier next time, but yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be everything for today, folks. I do apologize for the short stream. Wait, Shibe, are you following, actually? I don't know. Are you following? If not, it's okay, don't worry about it. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there for today. Back on Friday? Yeah, no, not on Friday. On Saturday now, because I've had to move reading streams to Saturday. We're going to be reading the Odyssey still. We're going to be reading the Book of the Dead. Not yet, still thinking about it. No problem, Shabe. No pressure at all. We're going to be reading the Book of the Dead, and that's going to be on Saturday. Yeah, it had to be less streams this week, but yeah. But yeah, no problem. Is there anything else happening? No, I think that's everything. Okay, yeah. That's everything then. Thank you so much for coming today, folks. A bit annoyed that it's a bit shorter, but yeah, I did have to start stream later on, but it's okay. No problem. Alright, thank you so much for coming there, folks. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, rest of your afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Keep well, stay safe, eat lots of good food, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Look after yourself, Shibe. And Thorn, if you're still here, look after yourself as well. And Pickle as well, you too, and everyone else who's come in. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.